fast-paced nature of scientific development requires close collaboration between the organization and higher learning institutions and industry players at the forefront of knowledge and research and development. And as a regulator, the FDA must regularly engage with such bodies to keep pace with changes in the field of work. And the FDA Scientific Forum, FSF, will convene the best minds locally and internationally to share knowledge for the general advancement of food and medical product safety, quality, and efficacy in Ghana. We have in studio with us this morning Mr. Kwame Day Asamoah Ochre. He's Director, Business Development and International Partnerships, FDA, to throw more light on this topic. Good morning, Mr. Asamoah Ochre. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Good morning. I'm well, thank you.
What did you have for breakfast?
I haven't had breakfast.
No?
This is my breakfast.
The bosses of FDA, they don't eat. Oh, we're happy to share our breakfast with you.
You called me here so early in the morning, I couldn't have breakfast. But that's okay.
This is breakfast, so we're fine.
Yes, we're having breakfast now.
Okay. So, first, how's the FDA doing? Where are we in terms of regulation? Just give us a general overview of how the FDA is doing.
I should be asking you that question because you're on the other end and you should be experiencing, what we are doing as FDA. But from where we sit, FDA is really doing good.
Okay.
Like we said, your well-being our priority. And every day we wake up with the people of Ghana on our minds,
right,
as to how to ensure that the food that you eat, the medicines that you take, are of the right quality and safety standards.
Okay.
So like we always say, from the time you wake up in the morning till you go to sleep, you can't do without FDA. Because you get up out of bed, into your bathroom, your soap, your toothpaste, your toothbrush, right? It's all FDA. To your breakfast table, to your snacks and your lunch, your cosmetics. You're looking so pretty, your makeup. It's all FDA. You can't have a life, without FDA. And like we say, this advert has been approved
by the FDA.
By the FDA.
Yes, indeed. We like that. Okay, so what's new? What's new? Any new developments? Are you guys bringing out new regulations? What's new? Is there something new that's happening?
What's new? I'll say in September we are having two firsts. And what do I mean by we are having two firsts? It means we are having two events for the first time. So we have this month is what we call the breastfeeding month. Okay, and the theme is to support working moms to breastfeed. We all know how important breastfeeding is, and children are supposed to be exclusively breastfed the first 6 months of their lives. And this is to help us to understand why it's important to do so, and also to conscientize employers in terms of the working environment as to how to support moms to be able to achieve this objective of breastfeeding their children, giving them the best start to life through exclusive breastfeeding for the first 6 months.
Okay, so why was breastfeeding chosen? Subject breastfeeding. Why?
So there's actually there's a legislative instrument that seeks to protect children from infant formula. We have all of different kinds of infant formula, and sometimes for people, some out of convenience, out of misinformation, provide these for their children. But we always say there is nothing that replaces breast milk,
right?
And it becomes like a fad, and everybody wants to give their children, infant formula. If you are not giving your child infant formula, it's as if you are not there yet.
Yes.
And sometimes there are attendant issues with how people are handling, infant formula in terms of, the mixtures, the formulation, not mixing it right. Sometimes the hygiene issues, causing children to run diarrhea, and we know that can easily take your child out if it's not managed properly. So it's always been on the cards. It's a global celebration, and in Ghana we have this month that is set apart, to conscientize the general public on how important that is.
Breastfeeding is okay. And what's the second first?
So the second first is our Maiden Scientific Forum. And the Scientific Forum is one of the strategies that the FDA is using to collaborate with its stakeholders to address emerging issues that we have within the regulatory space, to promote regulatory science, and ultimately to protect public health and safety.
Okay, so in this case, who are you collaborating with? Who are your stakeholders?
Who are stakeholders? So we have academia, we have research, we have development, partners, who are part the scientific community, anybody who is interested in the safety of what they eat or what they take into their body or what they use in terms of cosmetics, onto their skins, to come and to hear the discussions that we have. My primary focus for this particular scientific forum is to find out where we are in terms of our preparation towards local vaccine manufacture. You agree with me, at the height of the COVID pandemic, the president committed to making Ghana, the vaccine manufacturing hub in Africa. And there's a lot that has been happening since that declaration. And as the various stakeholders that contribute towards local vaccine manufacture, it's a platform for us to discuss where we all are and what we need to be doing, working together to ensure that, the president's aspirations is fully established.
Okay, so when is this forum beginning, the scientific forum? FSF. Across social media is FSF.
FSF.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
It's beginning tomorrow.
Yes, it's tomorrow at 8 a.m. from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay.
We'll be doing this. It's not a full day event.
Okay.
We'll call it a half day. It will be a half day event. It will be very vibrant. It will be very engaging. And we invite everybody to join us via social media. In person, we have limited capacity in person. So in person is invitation only. But you can join us online and you experience fully all the different aspects of the forum as we have it.
Is there a link already, or you're going to release the link tomorrow? And if you're going to release it tomorrow, where do we go to get the link?
The link is already out there across all our social media channels. So
it has been approved by the FDA indeed. Okay.
Yes, approved by the FDA. So you can plug in tomorrow, 8 a.m. Join us at the forum.
Okay, so across social media, how do we get the link? Where do we find you? How do we get
Facebook, we're on X, and then we're on YouTube, we're on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so generally, well, someone asked me to ask this question. Said we see people who are selling herbs all over. When will the FDA approve those ones?
So at the FDA, we have a herbal medicines department, and like we do, anything that needs to go in as part of our mandate, the herbal products need to be registered for us to be able to guarantee its quality and its safety. So we urge everybody to bring your products on board for registration. We help you to make your product better. Indeed, for every country, or even for the manufacturers, for the distributors, the strength of your regulator, feeds into the strength of the industry. And FDA, as a regulator in Ghana, we are recognized globally for the strength of our regulatory system. We have a stable, well-functioning and integrated regulatory system that is recognized by the World Health Organization. Therefore, they need to take advantage of this to be able to put their products not only on the Ghanaian market, but also to be able to access markets, outside of Ghana.
Okay. And so we are seeing you tomorrow for the FSF conference, which is the FDA Scientific Forum. It begins tomorrow at 8 a.m. and ends at 2 p.m. Could you speak to the people, the speakers who are on the bill tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we'll have our Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Delis Darkon. She'll be there to welcome all of you. And then we'll also have the Honorable Minister of Health. He's our special guest who will also be coming. And then we have the Vice Chancellor for the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, who will also be our keynote speaker for the event tomorrow. So everybody should join us for a very interactive session tomorrow as we share experiences and share knowledge and see how we can move forward.
Right. Thank you very much. And so we'll see you tomorrow. Where is it happening?
So for those who have been invited to be in person, it's happening at the Alisa Hotel, Northridge. And like we said, it's invitation only for in-person session, but you can join us via Zoom to be able to participate in our concurrent sessions. We'll also have a poster session as well, and we'll be awarding the best poster presentation that would come up.
Maybe you should come back after the forum and tell us who won and why they won.
Sure.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We've been having a conversation around the FDA Scientific Forum, FSF, which is happening tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Alisa Hotel North Region. So if you haven't been invited, there's a limited capacity. If you haven't invited, you can go online. If you follow the FDA across social media, there's going to be a Zoom link, and then you can join and then see what's happening tomorrow. We're having the conversation with Mr. Kwame Day Asamoah Ochre. He's Director, Business Development and International Partnerships at the FDA. The show continues. T is about to have another conversation, and this time I think we are going to... The Quizmaster is in the house, guys. Across social media is GTV Ghana, and WhatsApp is 05555 61034. It's breakfast on GTV.